So I'm reading this article in the LA Times, and it's talking about how some home buyers are playing the waiting game. Oh, dear Lord. Rick Lovell here, mortgage advisor and branch manager at Citywide Home Loans. And friends, I want to show you what the cost of waiting is. Hey friends, so yeah, I'm reading this article in the LA Times, and this particular guy is talking about how he wants to play the waiting game. Now, agents, my agent friends, how many times have you spoke with a potential client or even friends that are thinking about buying a piece of real estate, and they say, well, I'm waiting for prices to come down because, I think they have to. Well, they're waiting for another 2008. 2008 is not going to happen. 2008 was 11 years ago. Come on. Not only that, but 2008 was a lot different. We have much stronger lending standards, and the market just isn't the way it was. There were certain economic factors that have to happen for downturns in any real estate. But so this waiting game thing, it drives me crazy every time I hear it. But let me show you some numbers of what the cost of waiting really would be. So let's say this particular, our friend here in the LA Times article decides to purchase something for $500,000. Now, let's take a look and see exactly what that looks like. Come here, look at these numbers. It's just driving me crazy. So let's say he decides to buy something for $500,000, right? We're going to go 5% down, so he's going to have a 95% loan. And this is what his monthly payments are going to look like, right? And this is if he was to buy today. Now, let's say he's playing his waiting game. So now he waits 6 months. Well, after 6 months, the forecasted appreciation is 2.75%. So his $500,000 house is no longer $500,000. It's $513,000. Now, let's just assume that the rate stays the same. It won't, but let's say it does. You could see now that the house, let me scroll down here, this house, what he's lost out on in the next 6 months, his monthly cash flow has gone out. His annual cash flow loss is almost $1,000. But here's the real number. Look at this down here. The total cost of waiting. So we're looking at property appreciation and amortization loss. Amortization loss is that part of your principal that is going back to paying off that loan on a monthly basis. Look what this cost him over the next year. Let me roll up again. So in the next year, he waits 1 year. Now this $500,000 house has gone up a little more than 5.5%, forecasted, mind you, right? So 5.5%. So now instead of costing $500,000, this house is now costing $527,850. But look at these numbers here. So for waiting 1 year, 1 year goes by in a blink of an eye, right? 1 year, he has now lost $27,850 in property appreciation alone, not to mention the amortization loss, about $35,000. And I've got it here also scheduled showing 2 years, what that looks like right here, and 3 years. 3 years probably won't happen because by that time, either he would have purchased something or he would have really gotten back into the game. These numbers are real. I can show you exactly what your client will lose. Give me a call. Let me do some numbers for it. Let me help show you your clients what exactly the cost of waiting is. Now, I could do this with any metropolitan area. This happened to be Los Angeles. So if you're Orange County, really, I got them all nationwide. So, but I know that most of my friends are here in California. But you've got a number. You want me to show your client what it looks like. This is a total interactive demonstration here, so they could change the numbers themselves. We could show we can mess with the amortization going up higher or lower, but the bottom line is get this information out to your clients. The waiting game, probably not the best one to be playing right now. I'm Rick Lovell with Citywide Home Loans. Hopefully this was of some value to you. All my contact information will be at the end of this video. If you've got a client that wants this information, let me be your resource. Let me advise them for you. I'll talk to you soon.